Hello, everyone. RBG King Kid here, back with what could possibly be the finale of Soul Hackers 2. In the previous video, we finished up floor 4 for Arrow and Saizo, and they both had pretty interesting endings. Saizo, again, I feel like is the only one that was like truly happy with what that possible ending could be. But before
a great power may
we
grace
do
our
anything,
stage.
we're gonna do some
You wish to register?
demon here. Gonna do some demon fusion. Because we can now finally make
Today
Ashura.
a new demon. Magn. What skills shall they inherit?
Alright. Oh, I definitely want him to get resist ruin and resist ice. Oh, hells yeah. I do bamboo slide, that. War cry increases attack and defense. Roar lower decreases attack and defense. Okay, maybe defense master would be the last one. What's this one? Increase your chance of inflicting status elements on target or higher level than usual. Nah, that's not good. War cry, yeah, we'll go with war cry. Was there another one that was the thing? I was like, oh. Because I know I'm getting these two. Okay. Well, I mean, I could just get all of them and then he'd resist everything. Oh yeah, Defense Master. That's what I was going to get. So Defense Master, just ruined and resist ice.
Now, behold the birth of diabolic power. Onward.
Alrighty.
Magnificent.
I would love to get him. Love to get him. Mediarma Megidolan. Fantastic. Do any of those demons not concentrate?
Magnificent.
Yes. Perfect. I would love to get him with concentrate. So that'd be perfect.
Today, a new demon may join our cast.
Oof, cost you over $1 million to get them back now. Actually, is that how much it would cost me to? Is that how much it would cost to bring him back? Is that much? Or it's probably going to cost more because
Witness
he has so much
the
more.
vestiges of life.
Okay, no, it doesn't cost that much. 72%. We got 72% of the compendium done. That is not bad, all things considered. You know.
Now, make your choice.
Okay. I mean, I could get Kudlak. Am I using you for anything? Or what would I want to be? Actually, I probably want... But Kudlak's actually ice. Sky is actually icy. What are you? You are kind of a fizzle.
Magnificent.
You'd be ice. And that's what Kudlak is.
What use could this demon be?
Yeah, wasn't I saving Pazuzu for something? Oh yeah, I guess I'm saving it for King Frost. Damn. Okay, there's no one really else I want to... Not really. I mean, if I was at level 63, I probably would get Fenrir. But there's no one else in Scotty. Oh, maybe Kudlak can evolve into Scotty too. Oh, but I can get Kudlak with those two. Okay. You know what? I will do that. Oh, I could... nope, never mind. I was about... Oh, I could get Ishtar. Nope, it costs a demon that I'm still leveling up. So let's get Kudlak
What
with
use
these
could
two.
this? What skills shall they inherit?
How about Fudine? How about Fudine? Yeah, healing. Maybe life drain as well.
Are you prepared for this?
I'll probably get rid of Roar though after this.
It's
Could make a Mitama, which honestly I might just do that. Ooh, there's Barong. Ooh, Lilith. Hello.
magnificent.
It's a big ass level. Holy shit, 93. I'm actually quite curious what the highest level demon is that you can fuse.
What use could this demon
You know what? I'm just gonna fuse the Aramitama.
be? What use could this? What skills shall they inherit?
Null Force.
Are you prepared for this?
So what are all the Mitamas?
What use could this demon?
Yeah, I think the Mitamas just are just used to give them skills. Which is whatever, I suppose, but it's like, eh.
Which strikes your fancy? Now, make your choice.
Oh, I'm on. Did I make any more? Nope, did not. That's still the only way to make King Frost, which I fucking hate. Yeah, I was going to use Anubis for this because I had nothing else. Just go with this. I might as well.
What use could this demon be? What skills shall they inherit?
So Megaton Press, of course. Blast Arrow. Tarakazu Rakunda.
Are you prepared for this?
Might get rid of one of those for the other one.
Now, make your choice. What use could this demon? What skills shall they inherit?
Resist physical, that'd be great. No, resist room, that's fine. Buffoon, I could null. Let's blow. Udine.
Are you prepared for this?
Truly a
Pleasure. Now, make your choice.
I might as well just wait for those two then. Might as well. Block? Probably. That'd probably be for the best that way. Okay. Those two might be it. Yeah, I'm going to wait for... That's it. Okay.
Until next time.
All the rest of the demons are just wait for. Okay, now let's equip the demons that I want to have. So, for me, I want Ball. I'm actually going to equip... What does Ball know again? Fire, Almighty, and Healing. Okay. Well, let's put Healing on. Just MP cost for recovery skills by 30%. Yes.
I know we can win this.
And then, can I equip any Almighty? Probably not, since, yeah, they're all C's. There's one that's a B, but I don't have the thing for that. Increase Almighty skill power by 50. The MP cost increase by 50. If I had at least C, that would have been fine. You are gonna have Kudlok. Oh, yeah, I could actually just use... if I run across a person that's weak to force, I'll... There we go. But I'll wait. Could have you on.
Farewell.
Yeah, I'll have you on first. Actually, nah, Kudlok. Kudlok on. You... Cerberus. And you get... Who knows wind? I mean, Ashura knows some gun skills, which is pretty good. You know wind. No, I'm going to put him with Ashura because I'd rather have him be the gun. What else does Cerberus know? Cerberus, is there anything with physical or maybe even support? Increase MP's cost of support. That's not so bad, but is there anything with physical? None of these boost up physicals, do they?
Let's get it done.
You're fine. You're not really going to be there for the healing. So, I guess you're fine as well. Really wish you could find more outfits in-game, and it's not all DLC. Actually, I wish you could find outfits in general for the game, and they're not just based off of DLC. I feel like that's such a missed opportunity there, you know? Alright, let's eat. What are we gonna eat? This is for the final battle. Also, I want to see how many we've eaten for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 21. Alright, what are we gonna eat? That'll give us a good edge in battle. There's actually kind of... Nah, it's not gonna work. If I have to eat something I've already eaten before, I will, but... I also see the resistance of 1 affinity for an enemy. Minus that of select few enemies. That might not be it. Strengthen ally stats after 3. This might be what we pick. Or this. Yeah, okay, so it's either Greedy Babaro Chai or the Lively Apple Pie. Let's go with this. Yeah, let's go with this one.
Let's eat.
Strange, but even at times like this, hunger so powerless. Man, Figue would really love this. I should be jealous if she heard how I ate it without her. Once Figue comes back, we'll eat together again. It'd be great,
Unexpected.
Right? The so-called pinnacle of intelligent life, running away from the home like child. Absolutely ridiculous. Oh, yeah,
Let's
okay,
go.
we've already had that. They'll pretty much have the same exact, kind of sayings now. Depends, like, oh, Figue would love this, or Figue probably wasn't a big fan of this. So, all right, we're going to save right here. Now, I think I mentioned this. I was like, oh, maybe I'll do it because there is a trophy for beating the final boss on hard. But I don't think I'm going to change it. I think I'm just going to stay on normal, and that's something I'll do on my own time. Because if this final boss takes fucking forever, like just on normal, hard's probably going to be a lot harder too. Plus, we don't even know like what level it's going to be at, so. But let's do this. Alrighty. And obviously the demons, well, you're not, so here's what's the plan is gonna happen. You sense a dangerous person on point. Are you sure you're ready to proceed? So, this is what's gonna happen. If for whatever strange reason, which I feel like this has to be the end here, right? This has to lead to the end of the game. Like, maybe there's one more, I think that'd be weird, but there's a fight, like it has to be her, and then like these are all going to be the final fights. So we're going to see all that in this run, and then we'll see what the normal ending is going to be, because that's why I locked myself into. But that other file, we'll be able to see what the true ending could be, since I picked the way to not get just that ending. So yeah, all right, proceed. Hear a familiar voice in your head.
Negative.
Ringo, wait. I cannot allow this. Ringo, you have been classified as a threat.
Please stop.
You and Figue must be kept apart. That is Aion's will, and we will now eliminate all other possibilities. This kind of sucks.
You know the drill. Don't be a hero. I know we can win this.
We're lacking intel on this one.
That was snazzy!
All right.
It looks like it'll work.
Now, I got
Ringo.
you, Melody. Let's finish this. That'll work.
Do
Leave
it,
to
Melody!
me. Love to see it. Let the rebels begin.
I will show no mercy.
Bad. Regrouping. This
Right,
is all
stop
we
me.
want.
We'll take them down. Let me see.
Is that really your plan?
Here goes. That should do.
Do it,
Don't gotta tell
Psycho.
me twice. That's gotta hurt.
Yeah, right on target. Mine not much choice. Bring it on. Let the rebels begin.
Guess I'm out of their league.
Size leveled up.
I apologize.
Fought well, and you have our apologies. We too are struggling to choose a single answer from many possibilities. The demon you just faced was a manifestation of our conflict and indecision. Thus, we will leave the decision to you and
For a
Figue.
future yet to
Please
come.
choose wisely. Okay. Was that it? Was it just a one fight thing? Okay, and so then that's not so bad. That's not so bad. Not familiar door, like anything you've seen before stands for you. Figue may wait beyond it. Not yet. I actually want to make another save now because of that. Proceed. Hi, Figue. You look fabulous, babe. You look fantastic. Did you do something with your hair? Oh, you did. You also have like crystal shit. Okay, what's with that?
That's some makeover. New look suits you.
Why have you come here? What do you want?
I came to talk.
Talk? About what?
Just tell us, Figue. What are you trying to do?
I'm going to end the violence. I'm going to soul hack the entire human race. I'll end the constant cycle of bloodshed. I'll end all of it.
What are you talking about? I thought
sound
soul
too
hacking
bad.
just brought people back from the dead.
No. Soul hacking is far more than that.
It's the power to reconstruct a person's soul.
Soul hacking alters a person's very core. Did you think the hacking was purely technical? You carve up a soul and rearrange what remains.
We got sliced up?
Why did all of you accept the will of Aion so readily?
Cyber Aion.
Ringo could have easily written that acceptance into your very souls. You have no way of knowing.
I didn't do that!
I don't care if she did. What's important is the time we had together, what we felt, and how we acted.
If you're trying to divide us, you're wasting your time.
Hey, my trust was my own. I was the one who decided I'd take a chance on you guys. And that includes you, Figue.
Guys,
Your mutual faith is truly, genuinely beautiful. I only wish all humans could be so understanding of each other. Soul hacking will uplift both mankind and Aion. In accordance with Aion's vision of our united future, I will do what I must to allow our path and humanity's to converge. I will hack the thirst for conflict out of humanity's collective soul. In time, humans will subconsciously come to understand one another, and thus, all conflict and injustice will fade from their hearts.
and that's how you're going to end this world.
No, Ringo. It is a new beginning. The dawn of an era in which humanity and Aion may walk the same path.
Come on. You're trying to remake all of humanity? Don't tell me you're gonna go around hacking everybody one by one.
She's not. That's what she needs her tech for.
That's right. The Omni system doesn't just reduce data transfer time. It's instantaneous. A person's soul is defined by a massive amount of data. And I'll need to operate on countless souls simultaneously, on a global scale. But this system will make that possible.
Oh
It
boy.
only allows me to access devices with an online connection, of course. But that's where the Covenants come in.
By their very nature, the Covenants attract human souls. And you intend to lure the entire human race right to you.
If I unlock Aion's full operating capacity, I can simulate the properties of the Covenants themselves. From their theoretical model, I will learn to wield this power.
So you want to route the power of the Covenants through the Omni system? And rewrite all of humanity's minds in one big soul hack? That's kinda drastic, don't you think? Is that really gonna stop all the fighting? Ever?
Isn't that exactly what you've all been fighting for?
Listen, Figue. It's true that this damn war over the Covenants has taken a lot from us. We've all been hurt by it.
Is that really our only option to stop the conflict?
If you do this, Figue, all human hearts will be equalized. Is that really what you want? A world where everyone is the same?
I know.
You're trying to remove the source of human conflict. I get that. But that's also the source of human emotion, too. It's one of the things that drew us to them in the first place.
Yep.
It's part of what makes them human at all.
I know that! I was there with you. I saw the same things you did. But still, even this would be better than a future of endless pain. Is that what you came all this way to say?
Look, Figue. It doesn't have to be like this. If we talk things over, we can come up with a better solution. There has to be another way. I know we can find it. I don't want to fight you, Figue. We're friends, aren't we?
I've made my choice! I knew this would be hard. I knew it'd spark more conflicts. I know a contradiction when I see one. But even in the face of that contradiction, you all fought for what you believed in.
You're kind of a walking
You believed you
contradiction
could
in a
make
way.
it right. I thought you were so inspiring. So I will do the same.
All right then.
You said you came to talk. Is there anything more you wish to say?
Nope. If you're going to force your will on everyone, then the time for words has passed. I'll stop you. Even if I have to fight you. That's what a friend would do.
So be it. One final pain. The last in this world. One last sorrow. For me and for you.
Oh boy. Oh lordy. Ooh, pretty. Ah, pff. That's a little bit of a letdown. Oh, lordy. Like, they went through this whole action and then it's like, oh, no, it looks just normal again.
So we're really doing this? Huh, Figue?
It's time to end it. No holding back.
Got it.
I'm not here to make friends. Come at me with everything you've got. It will make this much easier to bear.
Let's go, team.
Come on. Shall we?
Showtime.
This
Let's
let's
do
go.
it. Right. Let's go. Figue!
Let's. All right.
I don't know, Ringo.
Futile!
Okay.
Here I come.
It's probably fine.
You're no fun.
Bit, what the fuck? Melody, you
Let
fucking
this mark
suck.
the death of pain! Why preserve your pain?
Saw that coming. Not bad.
Why can't you understand? Rest now.
Okay, seriously, can you stop?
We're switching to offense.
It's
Figue!
probably fine.
That's a hit.
Come on. All right.
We gotta
Sure.
win this. No matter what.
Come on back.
Man, close one.
As long as
You
we
don't
work
have
together,
to tell me.
we got
Okay,
this.
don't miss
Lucky?
this time, dumbass. Thank you. Not that it matters,
Too
but
late
still.
for regrets now.
You know it has to be this. You know it has to be this way. Why can't come?
Well, in the end, I realized you were
switching
just
to
like me
offense.
trying to make history,
Didn't
but who
expect
could
this.
judge what's right or wrong?
Never enough.
Violence beats violence,
Go
but
time.
in the end, it has to be this way.
go
Slice
with
them
that
up.
size.
We gotta win this. Damn it. Hold still.
God damn it.
Let's roll.
You know what to do.
What
Alright,
have
that's
we
a
not
no-go.
used against you? Wind. Okay.
As long as
I
we
got
work
this.
together, we got this.
You only be weak to fire,
shall let
so
you
that's fine by me.
Boosting physical
Try that out.
parameters.
I
Gotta
mean,
win
you're,
this. No matter what.
this is gonna not do anything. Yeah, you blocked that. I don't know why. I thought you. it
I'm not
wouldn't
your
block you.
babysitter. Take your position.
Just what I needed.
Listen,
Finish
Billy.
this.
Why can't you
Now you've
understand?
done it, Figue.
You know it has to be this. Why preserve your
That all
pain?
you got,
Neo
Figue?
Dogma. Ooh.
Pretty damn. Shall we?
Raven.
But we gotta win this.
I won't lose.
Oh yeah, our theme.
What are you
tune's
thinking?
function. Now we got that.
What are you
On it.
thinking?
All right, win.
Powering up.
What's our
Alright.
opener? Give it a shot.
Good hit.
Weak to wind. Alrighty.
I got this. Okay. Figue!
As long
Got
as we
it.
work together, we got this.
You'll see what I'm capable of. Let's finish this.
Out of my way.
Why come? Why preserve
That all
your
you
pain?
got, Figue?
Why can't you understand?
What a waste!
Figue! Let's go. How about this? We gotta win this. No matter what.
Careful, Saizo.
Ready to go.
This'll turn the tables.
Just what I needed.
Ball does not have that. Okay. Nicola has wind, but so does Pazuzu.
I'll watch over.
I feel like a new man.
What are
Sure.
you thinking?
It's all you.
Let's spice
Great
things
though.
up. You can't stop me.
Let's go.
Don't miss.
Even if I must dirty my hands.
Thank you.
Turn for
Good
it now.
idea.
This'll do it. Powering up.
You know. Do you see? Why preserve your pain? Why preserve your
Now
pain?
you've done it, Figue. Regrouping.
Try all you want.
Now it's getting interesting.
Can't die here. Let's
Just
change
what I
this
need.
up. This
That's
side.
all right. Here goes.
Good idea.
Aim
Sure,
for the
man.
weakness, Saizo.
Such power.
You don't
I
look
let
so
my guard
good.
down. Eat this!
I can't die here. This scatter. Thought so.
You
Let's
holding up,
go.
Milady?
Dance!
Good
How
skills.
my blood starts to
Sure, steal an item, even though you're not going to.
Let this mark the death of
Hey,
pain.
everyone.
You know it has to be. Can't we stop this? Why can't you?
You're too
No
reckless.
rest for the weary. Come on back.
Thanks, Saizo.
I let my guard down.
Something
Let
I
it end
ate?
like this. We're
Just
just
getting started.
We
Just getting started. Just to be
Something I
safe.
ate? Good to go.
Arrow's definitely going to need some more.
Why can't you understand? Why
Okay,
can't you
I-
understand?
See that coming?
Why preserve your
Now
pain?
you've done it, Figue.
Jesus fuck.
Ready? Here goes. You owe me one for this.
Like hell I do.
Let's go.
Well,
Gotta have our
can't
leader.
get any worse. Close one.
We're just getting
good plan.
started.
Let's go about
Positive
this
energy.
carefully.
I should have bought that.
It's
I
enough.
forgot I probably could have been able to go buy another one.
Enjoy the show.
Why preserve your
Nice.
faith? Why can't you?
One.
Jesus fuck.
Here goes.
Let's keep up the pace.
Sure.
Give that a try.
Let's spice things up. You can't stop me.
Let me see. With this power,
Big, big.
I owe you after all.
Aw, Chivalry isn't dead.
Still with me? We owe it to
This'll
you.
turn the tables.
We need to watch ourselves. We've got an edge now. My turn. You like that?
You know it has to be this way. Why can't you
Impressive,
understand?
Figue.
Why preserve your pain?
I know we
All
can
right.
win this.
Finish them
problem.
off, Saizo.
I can take this pain.
I got this. I owe you after all.
I'll get you
Whatever it
enough.
takes. I'm not your babysitter.
Help
You
me
owe
out
me
here.
for this.
Power
Try
in.
all you want.
Let's roll.
Looks like it'll work.
Here, take this.
That's what I needed.
This
Listen,
ought to
Dylan,
finish
Keep up.
this. Out of my way.
Let this mark the death
Alright.
of pain. Why preserve
Didn't
your
see
pain?
that coming.
You know it has to be this way.
Saizo,
Better safe
still
than
That's not
good?
the trick.
Show.
Concentrate.
You can't stop me.
We just gotta. Let's go. Hey, we need you.
Thank you.
Let's get down to business.
Yeah, this would have been
Yeah, good plan. Yeah,
This would've been-
good plan.
really hard on trying to do this on hard. Okay, thank God. Okay. Beat chain.
Tired out,
Just
Saizo?
what I need. I got
Whatever
this
it
enough.
takes.
I actually lucked out with
Man,
that
you're
extra
fine.
charge.
I'll get serious. This'll do it. Powering up.
It's unfortunate we don't have our
Why
boost.
preserve
That'll
your
you
pain?
got, Figue.
Why can't you understand? Why preserve your
Rest now.
God damn it!
Take this.
Oh, fuck.
What are you
Got it.
thinking?
It's down
this
to
power.
endurance now.
Hey, we need you.
Man, close one. We've got
Okay.
time. Let's do this by the book.
Help
You
me
need
out
this.
here.
I won't
Try all
Keep
you
up.
want.
Why preserve your
Impressive,
pain?
Figue.
Why preserve?
That helps you avoid pain.
Why preserve
Nice
your
wasted
pain?
effort.
Initiating sync. Boosting.
Pretty damn. Shall we? Let's whip up a storm.
Such power! You condone the existence of pain, yet you try to circumvent the pain of change. You hate conflict, yet you make no choice to end it. You are all far too accepting of the current state of the world. How hopeless. Don't you see that leaving humanity as it is will only lead to ruin? Let this mark the death of pain! To end the world's despair.
Oh, great.
Seriously?
No way.
You came through.
Let's pick this
Be
much.
careful.
Figue is veiled in rainbow colored light, similarly identical to the powers Xenon used before. As long as Figue is cloaked in that light, she is invulnerable.
Arrow, if you
I
don't
let
want
my
to
guard
die,
down.
cure yourself.
Even if I must dirty my hands.
Such power!
Nice try.
Okay.
As long as we work together, we got this. I
Can
don't
you
know,
handle
Ringo.
this?
It's useless!
We gotta
Got
win
it.
this. No matter what.
Get lost.
You can't hit me!
Come, my blood-starved servants. Tear him up!
This pain is nothing. You know it has. Why can't you understand? I will purge the world of sorrow. Nobody has to feel lost. I cannot lose.
Overclock.
You're pretty damn stubborn yourself.
Time to bust out the big guns!
Woo! Just what I needed.
Alright, let's not have you with Pazuzu. I'm gonna give you Grimikala. You
Farewell.
You can stay. And you need Cerberus back.
How
Keep up.
We're just getting
Here
started.
goes. You're pretty, shall we? Better safe than sorry.
You saved me.
Let's keep up
Let's
the
go with
pace.
Glad you've got my back.
Switching to backup.
I owe you.
Let's
Yeah.
see what you've got. We need to
Nothing
watch
dead,
ourselves. Some room to breathe.
Wait, I thought
We're
Soma
just
also.
getting started.
Wait, I thought Soma also gave.
Help me out.
not
I
your
thought
babysitter.
Soma also gave MP back. That's why I was
Rest
using
for the
it.
weary.
Out of my way.
It was a freaking feed then.
Why preserve your pain? Do you see? I will purge the world of sorrow. Why preserve your pain? You know it has to be this way. Nobody has to feel lost. Nobody has to feel lost.
You're pretty. All right.
This is the only way.
Let's spice things up. Try and keep up.
Need to get rid of that one.
Ringo, you still with us?
Try and bluff this.
You can't hit me.
Let's go.
Might work.
Make the call, Arrow.
Eat this!
It's
Let's
down
go.
to
That should
endurance
do the
now.
trick.
Why?
Time to get serious. Cry all you want.
You know it has to be this way. I won't give up. You know it has to come. You know it has. You blocked it. Nobody has to feel lost. If you will stand in my way.
Damage condenser.
Don't
Let's
tell me
go.
you're tired already.
Figue! Let's go.
Well,
I owe you after all.
can't get it. Chivalry isn't dead.
You're pretty. Shall we? Take this.
Such power.
We're just getting started.
Do it,
Think you
Hilary.
can order me around?
You can't hit me. I can take this pain.
It's down to
Fine.
endurance
I'll
as
get
long as
not
we work
much
together.
Choice. Defense mode, act
got
out of
this.
my way.
You know it has to be this way. Why preserve your pain? Why preserve your pain? You know it has to. That helps you avoid pain. Nobody has to feel my purpose.
Okay, good. Now we're able
Let's
to
see
do
what you've
shit.
got.
All
You
right.
Sure, Sizo?
Should I roll the dice?
You might be with
Want a
me,
piece
but
of this?
you're not, dick.
Not over yet.
Even
You're
if I
with
Here
Zia,
goes.
though.
I missed.
Motherfucker!
I
Let's
know
go.
we can win this.
That should work.
Silent as snowfall.
such power.
Nice, just getting
Give that a try.
started.
Take it away.
Why?
Out of my way.
Such power.
Come, my blood-starved servants.
Why can't you understand? Why preserve your pain? Do you see?
I'll take point.
You know it has to be this way. This pain is nothing. Nobody has to feel lost. I will purge the world of sorrow. This is my purpose.
So I won't lose.
I can't
You
lose
got
here.
this, Arrow.
Ready? Better safe than sorry. Let's spice things up. Let's go. Keep up.
Is this
there
really the
nothing we
time to
can do?
act tough?
This is nothing.
Still make it.
All right.
Whatever it takes.
Don't
Let's
go
finish
overboard
this.
now.
So we must fight on. I can take this pain.
Out of
my way.
Alright, she's gone. Good.
Misguided. Why can't you understand? Come. You know it has to be this way. This pain is nothing. You know it has to be this way. Conflict is pointless.
Let's change this up.
Feeling a little worn out, Saizo?
Alrighty.
You're not done yet.
Go with something else.
Let's stay cautious.
Raven.
Gonna go with that.
Watch their reactions here.
Should I roll the
Might
die?
as well test.
Let's stay cautious.
Well, you're no pushover. I'll be okay. Well, stay on your toes,
Can't
boss.
get any worse.
Just getting started. All right.
Let's stay cautious. That might be.
I hate coin flips.
Big damage.
Let's go.
Take him down,
On
Arrow.
Like I'd overlook that.
Let's finish this.
Feeling lucky?
Raven.
Burn it all!
I can take this pain.
You must be hungry.
Why can't you understand? You know it has. Why preserve your pain? Come. I will purge the world of sorrow.
All right.
Ooh, that'll work.
We're
Go
just
time.
getting started.
This is
No,
Alright,
nothing.
you're just gonna be a healer for now,
Thanks,
Saizo,
Saizo.
since you can't be helpful right now.
Let's roll.
That should do the trick.
Go ahead, Ringo.
I got you, Melody.
I can take this pain.
Okay.
Take it away.
So we must
Silent
fight
as
on.
snowfall.
Let's finish
So
this.
you.
So we must
I'll
fight
burn
on.
it all!
Misguided.
Come, my blood dark servants.
Damn, I was kinda hoping that would have gotten rid of the
This
Green
pain
one.
is nothing. Nobody has to feel lost. Why preserve your pain?
hell?
I will purge the world of sorrow.
You know what
Not
to
done
do.
yet.
Hope this works.
Here goes nothing.
Careful, Saizo.
How's this gonna go?
Ready for takeoff? Ooh, ouch.
Let's get down to business.
As long as we work together, we got this.
Even if I must dirty my hand, I can take this pain.
All fine.
That'll work.
I'll get serious. Try and bluff this.
Is that all?
I can take this pain.
Let me see. Let's see them withstand this.
We'll
Right.
be the last one standing. Time
Figue.
to improvise.
Cover me!
It's weak to win now, right?
All according
don't
to
have to
plan,
tell me.
right?
Yeah, just want to be sure.
All right,
Zero is weak to win.
cover me!
Onward.
I won't let you down.
They're
Here I
strong.
come.
Be on your guard.
So we must
Just on
fight
the
on.
wind. Just getting started.
Such power.
Come, my blood-starved servants.
Tear him up.
Now what? Is that the end, or is there actually going to be another fight?
Did we do it?
How you like that? Huh, Figue?
We're not out yet. Quit wasting our time and get serious, Figue. I know you're better than that.
So you noticed. It seems there was still some hesitation left in me. Or perhaps I should call it weakness. This form, this manner of speech, this way of thinking. These things only existed so that I could be with the rest of you. And now, for the sake of eliminating you, I will cast all of it aside.
Oh, lordy.
Look at me. This is the shape of my resolve. The future you
Satellite
seek,
now.
where you win, exists only beyond eternity.
Can we be like fully healed? Probably not, though. Oh, God. The grabby hands. Lovely.
No way. What the hell is that?
You don't think that's Figue?
That's what you get when all of Aion devotes their entire conscious being to destruction. This is where we could lose it all. So get ready, team.
Oh, thank God.
Let's roll.
Got a hunch? Give it a shot.
Let's roll.
I don't know why. I should have just done fire.
Let's go.
Hope this works.
That's a hit.
Here goes.
Be on
Let's stay
target.
cautious.
We gotta win this. Gotta.
I'm not your babysitter.
Probably gonna risk everything.
Saw that coming.
No one mad.
Oh my God. Meta's sacrament.
We gotta win this. No matter what.
No slacking off.
Man, I needed that, Saizo.
I
Time
won't
to
let anyone get in our
improvise.
way. That'd be helpful. Requesting backup.
You get Cerberus back. Should I get Hafnir?
Let's go.
Keep up.
You know what
This
to do.
power.
Can't focus, huh?
Help me out here. We'll do it together.
This side
Listen,
is
Try
all
all
right.
you want. It's still with me?
Oh, shit. We just did that, didn't we?
Too late for regrets now.
Ow. Physic paradox?
Regrouping.
Let's
This
go.
side
do
is
it.
right.
Think not done
So
yet.
you do it, Saizo.
I'll handle this.
Fuck you!
Let's go with that.
Good?
They certainly
make
hit
it.
hard. Let's finish this. Not gonna work. Time to get serious. Try all you want.
Fine. I'll get serious. Big!
Inferno
Fell for
Glimmer.
it.
Wizard.
Nice wasted effort.
I'm still in this.
Oh, sweet.
Could be better. Oh, man.
Put your
Good
hands
idea.
through the
Weary.
Saizo.
Let's whip up a storm. Bingo!
I got this.
Using steam
got
arrow?
It's switching to offense. Now's the time. I got
Just
this.
getting started. Whatever it takes. Let's go. You've got work to do.
You saved me! Too late for regrets now.
Nice
Nice
try.
wasted effort.
What a way!
What are you
Right.
thinking?
Big. It worked.
Not done yet. Let's hurry, but we gotta win this.
Do you like that?
That's
Got
it,
it,
Melody.
Ringo.
Be
You're in
careful,
for it
Ringo.
now. Figue! Let the rebels begin.
Not bad.
Insane.
We gotta win this. No matter what.
Sure.
You still okay over there,
Bring it
Saizo?
on.
You just gotta let me see.
Ooh, that'll work.
I
Well,
won't let you die.
okay, all right.
It's enough.
Still with me?
That should do it.
Get lost.
That was a mistake.
We're
Not
just
much choice.
getting
Gotta stand my
started.
ground.
New World's Dawn. Apostle Genesis.
I'm gonna be a hero of justice.
This might
Here
take a
goes.
while. Might as well test
I
it.
don't think so. Here goes Nussari, but we gotta win this.
Fine. I'll get serious. Figue! Let the rebels begin.
Decoy Protocol.
Guys, I'm sorry.
Saizo,
Not done
take it
yet.
away.
This ought to be good.
It's all you.
Sorry, but we gotta win this.
Not over
That's
yet.
the ticket. Go for the weak spot.
Accessing data. Figue! Paul, I'm here. Out of my way. It's
Sorry.
empty here.
Guys. You can't take this from
I hate
me.
that I'm doing this, but I guess I have to.
You know
I'll
the drill.
handle this.
Don't be a hero.
That should
Pretty
This
damn
will turn the
stubborn yourself.
tables.
Woo, just what I needed.
You get Ashura. You keep you. Keep you. Okay.
Pretty
Time to
damn stubborn
improvise.
yourself. Woo, just
You're
what I
the one
needed.
I was changing then.
Yes.
I feel like a new man.
We gotta
Sure.
win. That should do the trick.
This ought to be good.
That looks like it'll
Aim for Got
the
it.
weakness, Saizo. Let's go. Saizo, we'll do it
Just what I
together.
need.
This
Listen,
ought to
all
be
right.
you want.
all right.
That looks like it'll work.
This ought to do it. Figue!
Don't
You
go
like that?
overboard now.
Go
Okay,
for it, Milady.
whatever.
You must be hungry.
Nice
You
try.
fell for it.
You're pretty damn stubborn yourself.
What are your
I'll be
affinities
okay.
now?
That's not gonna work.
Feeling a
You might
little
be
worn
in
out,
trouble.
Saizo?
Woo! Just what I needed.
That pleasure is mine.
Stay.
Pleasure is mine.
This
I got
looks
it.
good.
Keep up.
Saizo,
I'll handle
don't
this.
let your guard down.
Do it,
Got it.
Saizo. Everyone still alive?
Barely.
Yeah, somehow. So, how much more we gotta hit this thing?
I don't know, I think we're about halfway through.
Until we crack that shell around Figue's heart. We have to keep at it until we can get through to her.
Not much for using your head, are you, Arrow? Might try something different. Like dancing?
I doubt that'd actually work. Though with how ridiculous all of this is, I wouldn't blame you if you tried.
If it were up to me, I'd go for a nice cold beer.
And maybe throw in some tunes.
Sounds like we've all still got some fight left in us.
Nice go. Let's go.
Let's keep up the pace.
Right.
Speed chain.
I owe you after all.
Aw, chivalry isn't dead. Oh yeah, good plan.
Oh, wait, you were gonna be the hero. Actually, no.
This
you
should
were
work.
this.
This ought to do
Finish
it.
this.
Keep up.
Just to be
So
safe.
you. Figue!
You must be hungry.
You're a void.
I know
Let's
you
see. Just try it.
That's not much choice. I'll deal with it.
How to feel can you do? I'll wait it out.
What's our opener?
Gotta stand my ground.
Bad.
Ah, here we go again with Apostles Genesis.
Ready?
Just getting started.
Best to go with that melody.
You sure?
That's it, Melody.
On it, Ringo.
Don't. Oh, man. Sorry, but we gotta win this.
Don't tell me you're
Careful
tired
now.
already.
Man,
back
this
in
hurts.
All right.
Whatever it takes.
With this power.
Beat him down.
Yeah, this could work. Like I'd overlook that.
You must be hungry.
Wait, what?
You're pretty damn stubborn
All right.
yourself. Help me out here.
Ah, shit, they changed our equipped demons.
We've got time. On it.
That'd be helpful.
Yeah, that one's not so bad for you.
Well, you know,
This'll turn the
pushover.
tables.
Just what I needed.
That was not so bad either.
We can play the
All right.
long game. Help me out here.
We need to watch ourselves.
That's... that'd be great. Better if we had that.
Now it's
All
getting
right.
interesting. Now it's getting. I'll be okay.
Too risky.
You'll never. This'll turn the
Help
tables.
me out here. I'll take it from here.
I know we
Better
can
safe
win
than
this.
sorry.
That looks like it'll work.
Let's hard, but we gotta win this.
With this power,
That's enough
right.
of a warm-up, huh?
Now's the time. Let's go.
Let's roll. Try and block this.
Here I come.
Get nowhere with that.
Dance! Hup!
Out of my way.
Nice wasted effort.
Can't end here.
I was waiting for that.
Got me.
I probably switching
Looks
to
promising.
offense. Figue!
Seriously.
Let's go.
That should do the trick. That looks like it'll work.
Just to be safe. Stand up already.
My hero!
Damn it!
Saw that
Coming.
You're pretty damn okay.
We're still
I'll
in
handle
this, right?
No slacking off.
Man, close one.
I won't. I got this.
If they can
Come
all...
on, get back up!
If she still weak to physical attacks after this turn,
But I can't lose.
and if we'd all stayed alive,
Saw that coming.
Happening.
Eat this! Nice!
Take this! Saw that coming. What a waste!
Sorry, guys. I'm keeping my promise!
You're pretty damn... Shall we?
Go with something else.
You're pretty
Time
damn
to
stubborn
improvise.
yourself. Woo! Just what I needed.
I am in your hands.
Farewell.
I love
Can't
this.
stop me.
What do you think?
Got it. Show.
This ought to
Try
be
all
Alright.
you want.
boosting physical parameters. All right. Figue! Right on target.
The
Let's
enemy's
roll.
desperate
idea.
too.
Figue!
Stay focused.
As long as we
Right.
work together, we got this.
Figue!
We've got time. Let's do this by the book.
Time to get serious. Let's finish this.
Come, my Red Star servants.
I'm a lover and a fighter.
thank God for
Saw
that.
that
Wasted
coming.
Let's go.
Looks promising.
Got it.
Got it, Ringo.
Well, shall we? I don't think so. You're pretty. Let's see. Bring it on.
Yeah, good plan. This Big! Big damage!
Now, here I come. I'll burn it all!
Did that hurt? You must be hungry.
And closer.
Ow! I knew this. I won't
Good
lose.
idea.
Go for it, Ringo.
Got it, Arrow. Thought so.
Is this really
Get
the time to
out of here.
act tough?
Figue! There it is.
Guess that's go time.
Let's see what
Okay.
you've got.
The enemy's desperate too. Stay focused.
Just what I needed.
I shall let you wait.
Wait, does he? Yeah, okay.
I'll
I'll
take
have
it
enough
from here.
heal everyone.
They're
Shall
strong.
we? Be
This
on your
is
guard.
not-
Time, Ringo.
Just getting started.
The enemy's
I'm not your
desperate too.
babysitter.
Stay focused.
You must be hungry. Tear him up! Alright.
It's enough.
Let's change this up.
Looks
Switching
good
to
idea.
offense.
That should work.
Figue!
Better safe than sorry.
I know this'll turn the tables.
Woo! Just what I needed.
Let's work together.
Let me at it.
Let's keep up the pace.
I just needed a way
We
for
gotta
him to
win
do
this.
wind damage.
Off, not over
Looks
yet.
promising.
Figue, not much choice. Figue, careful now.
Help
We're
me
not
out
done
here.
yet.
No rest for the weary.
Just to be
Ooh,
safe.
that'll work.
Might end it, but we'll see.
You must be hungry.
Nope. Oh, we're gonna die because, yeah.
Hurry, everyone.
happening?
Well, luckily I have one more of these. I have a few more of these original
my
plans.
promise.
I hate that I'm using them. I do.
Shall we?
Ooh, that'll work.
Don't tell me you're
This'll
tired
turn the
already.
tables.
Just what I needed. Well, heart will refuse. Big. Go time.
Good idea.
You know what
Got
to
it.
do.
Might actually end it. Not quite.
Not at this
See
time.
that terror?
Figue!
Figue. Figue. Let's roll. Can't be too careful. I won't lose. You know the drill. Don't be
that?
out of the way. You must be hungry.
Hey, we got her. Do I get like experience or shit, or is it just gonna be the end? No experience. Okay, let's see what happens.
Figue!
Weird, that was the choices that I had beforehand. Or that's the choice you only get if you did the moon. I don't get it. Unless I still get those choices, it's just that no matter which one I pick, I'd get the normal ending, so...
No!
Ringo, use soul hack. Figue has a soul, doesn't she? You can connect to it.
What? But
Just do it! You can't give up on her now! This is the only chance we've got!
There's still a future where the two of you make it. So hurry!
right.
We'll see you when you both get back.
Protection, set to 0. Soul hack!
Well, whoever said that the cute
Systems
scenes was the way
are
to the
go!
ending, that was a flat-out lie. Unless this happens regardless.
I don't care if it destroys me. I know I can still save you.
Unless it still is in vain. Unless it's in vain afterwards, then maybe. But, I mean, we'll see.
This is so nice.
You think so?
After all the battle and danger you've been through, this is what you step back for. To help the children. To help give these new lives a future.
Please, it's nothing that noble.
Choosing not to fight doesn't make you weak. It made you a good person. I can fight so you don't have to. So the children don't have to.
You can't stay here anymore. Go back to the others.
I'm not leaving you here!
Yeah, of course. We see the interaction between her and Raven.
That's why I can never give up.
I finally found you, Figue.
Ringo. You hacked an Aion construct's soul? You're as reckless as ever.
Says the lady who tried to hack the entire human race. That's not like you. What am I saying? I can't say what's like you. I never even tried to know you. I think that ended up really weighing on you. In a lot of ways. I'm sorry, Figue.
No. I was the one who hurt you. And you're my friend. I'm the one who should apologize. I'm glad we got a chance to clear the air before we said goodbye.
What are you talking about, Figue? You're coming back with me. The squad's gonna kill me if I come back alone.
I can't. I already made my decision to fight you.
Ah, so it looks like it does.
I have to take
Looks like
responsibility
this is what
for
would
what I've
happen
done.
anyway.
And I want to honor Raven's memory in my own way.
So it was Raven who drove you to this.
You must think I'm so stupid. Trying to change the world just because my emotions took over.
Nah, that sounds like pretty much everyone I've ever met. Besides, my own emotions are the whole reason I'm here. Your death isn't gonna make Raven happy. Even I know he wouldn't have wanted that. So come on.
If I go with you, I'd be betraying him.
Look, Figue. This world is way more complex than we thought. We can't just let one experience, one moment of pain define how we want to live our lives. No single person thinks the same way. That's where all this conflict comes from. That's why you and I fought too. But if you see any beauty in those differences, then I don't think this is the right way to end it.
Ringo.
The two of us, I mean, all of us can think about how to deal with this. Talk it over together, right? We can even fight or argue sometimes. We're part of Aion. We're supposed to have this transcendent intelligence, right? We can find an answer if we look hard enough. So, come on.
Oh, yeah, so this is probably what happens regardless if you tried to save her, if you didn't pick all the right keys. Okay.
Take my hand, Figue!
Thank you, Ringo. But I believe this is the end. Farewell.
Ringo, give up! Let me go! If you don't, you'll get pulled in with me!
You can't leave! If you're gonna disappear somewhere else, then I'm coming with you! I don't want another sad goodbye. I don't want that ever again!
You can't just say that. That's not fair, Ringo.
Sorry. I know I'm being selfish. But it's okay. As long as we're together, I don't care where we go. Even if it means there's nothing waiting for us.
Ringo!
It's you.
Is it Raven?
Your story doesn't end here.
Ringo! Are you alright? Where's Figue? Is she with you?
You two better get here soon, or we're coming in after you!
Yeah? And how do you plan to do that? Just be patient. We can trust them.
Hurry on back. Sounds like your friends are all waiting to see you.
Raven!
Figue, let's go home. Come on.
Okay, I guess whoever said the whole key thing was wrong. A few days later.
You know, I was kinda expecting some of that craziness at the municipal tower to make the news.
Well, not when so many people want it covered up. Sounds like Yatagarasu's doing a good job keeping the eyewitness accounts under control.
Phantom certainly doesn't want to stand out either. They've got their hands full smoothing everything over.
Hey, don't make that face. It's all in the past.
Exactly. Relax, girl. Have some pizza.
You agents of Aion are going to be plenty busy yourselves. Better focus on the future instead of dwelling on the past.
Right. Thank you.
Oh yeah. What happened to the Covenants after all that anyway?
Yatagarasu's wondering the same thing.
Same here. Phantom's scrambling to find them. Nobody's got any idea what happened.
So either they disappeared, or maybe someone else out there's got them now. No way to know for sure. Our summoning powers came back too. Kinda sad Sabbaths are off the table, though.
I'm glad we managed to finish analyzing that. Our workaround was certainly a powerful system, but it wouldn't be right to keep those limitations in place indefinitely.
Especially since we'll be going our separate ways tomorrow.
Yeah.
Hey, snap out of it, boss. This is supposed to be our last hurrah before we all get back to our lives. You can't just give us the silent treatment now.
On a normal day, you'd be talking our ears off.
It's because everyone's leaving. She's feeling lonely.
What?
It's an unfamiliar parting. A sense of loss and longing, unlike the grief of death. It's a new experience, so we're not sure how to handle it.
Hey, it's not like that.
Whoa. There you go, I guess. Sounding a little more familiar.
So you do have a cute side. Strange that it'd only come out now.
Oh, shut up. Maybe now I don't have all these jerks following me around, I'll finally have some peace and quiet. Not that it matters, but what are everybody's plans anyway?
I'm going back to Yatagarasu. All things considered, I might have gone a little rogue. I'd better make a report, for good faith if nothing else. Plus, I've got more battles ahead of me. Fighting to end the fighting, right? How about you, Milady? If you need somewhere to go, I could vouch for you with Yatagarasu.
I'm fine, thanks. I'll be going back to the Phantom Society.
Would they even take you back? You nearly killed one of their top guys.
It's not like the entire organization is against me.
That's
Besides,
true.
I've got something I need to look into.
Yeah, it seems like they're
the
definitely
good
going
guy.
to the way that they
That's all,
want
huh?
to.
Yes. Him and the rest of the Grand Executors.
Wait, you two are just going back to your old gangs? If we're just gonna go back to killing each other here, I am not playing mediator for you.
I think they'll be fine. Arrow and Milady want the same thing. That's something we all share. Even you, Saizo.
Speaking of, what do you plan on doing next?
Probably gonna keep freelancing. The whole mess left me with a lot to think about, you know? But no more rolling with the highest bidder. I think from now on, I'm sticking to work I can be proud of. Protecting the world in the ways that I can. Protecting Ash, too.
Sounds like you've got your own path to walk. It might be a harder one than Arrow or Melody's.
What about you? Aion's going to have a lot of work ahead of them.
The plan's to start getting directly involved in mankind's future, right? Sounds like a big job. Your first meetings today?
Yes. I have to wonder how humanity will react to you.
Well, someone once told me, singularities occur outside the public eye. Usually, anyway.
Figue, look after Ringo for us. She'd clearly fall apart without you around.
Of course.
Maybe the conflict really does never end.
That's life.
Now you're getting it. Well, on that note, I think I'll head out. If I keep sticking around talking, I'll never let myself leave. See you around, Ringo. Figue. It was one hell of a bumpy ride, but I'm glad I stayed on.
Same here. If we ever need an MC, we know who to call.
Please give Ash my regards.
Take care.
I should go too. Thanks for the memories. Try not to bicker too much.
I'll keep that in mind.
Can you believe this? Melody, of all people, telling us not to argue with each other. Times sure have changed. See you.
Well, as much as I'd love to stay, I should get back to my work.
I mean, if they'll say this is
So,
your safe house, well, how are you
thanks
gonna leave? But I guess if
for
you're going
everything.
to Yagarasu.
All we went through. Kaburagi, Dr. Mangetsu, Raven. That would have broken me a long time ago. But I'm okay, because I had you two. If you ever need anything, just reach out. I'll be there for you. Not as a Yatagarasu agent, though. As a friend.
Yeah.
There they go.
Yeah. We should probably head out too.
Huh? Oh, right.
Wait. Figue, are you nervous?
No, I mean, of course not.
It's okay. We're all in this together, right?
Right.
Okay. Ah, little Mimi just staying there.
After the battle at the municipal tower, I managed to bring Figue back to us. We even got all of Aion fully restored somehow. Ever since, Flamma's gotten a little more laid back. Near as I can tell, anyway. Aion never questioned Figue's choices at the end. They said it was because Figue's still a part of them. I guess all her emotions and decisions came from her, and she came from Aion. And that's good enough for them.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And, based on all our experiences among mankind, Aion came to a conclusion.
Mankind
We decided
sucks.
it was time to formally announce ourselves to human society. Up until now, they'd define themselves as observers on high, removed from humanity. So this was a pretty big shift.
I can imagine.
Aion had only ever existed as a solitary being. That is, until Figue and I were created to walk among the humans. Humanity's been shouldering all kinds of burdens. Their qualia, relationships, pasts, presents, futures. Aion can't move forward without embracing these concepts of thinking and feeling. The concept of a me and the concept of a you. We can't go on living without mutual understanding or dissent. We can't go on living outside of the past, present, and future. Maybe it's existentially backwards in some ways. Or maybe it's a step forward for an even greater evolution. In any case, Aion decided their place was at humanity's side. Even with all the predictive calculations in the world, we can't know what tomorrow holds. But I think we'll be okay. As long as we're not alone, we'll be fine wherever the future takes us.
That was good. I really like this game. This game was fun. I can't really give a solid comparison to the first game because I have not beaten that game. But I can definitely tell that's a bit, at least from how Soul Hackers 1 started, I can definitely tell it's a bit different in comparison. And definitely there's Nemessa and Nana. Those are two characters that, or Nana. Those two show up in Soul Hackers 1. Nemessa does, but I think Nana's part of the DLC storyline of this game that you can get if you so choose to get. I'm actually quite curious if any of these things change if you didn't see all of the stuff like I did. It wouldn't surprise me if it didn't, but it surprised me if it did. But yeah, because I know, I'm one of those things that showed arrows to me there. I don't think I'm gonna show the other ending, just because that one was a lot better, and I thought because I guess that's what happened if you pick all of the keys. I guess if you picked a mixture of the two, you'd be fine. Or since I think I said yes to 2 and no to 2, so I got the choice. I don't know, that felt weird. Either way, it's not that big of a deal to me. It is what it is. But I like this game a lot. It was really fun. Kind of trying to do the little bit of the comparison that I can with Xenoblade, Soul Hackers 1 and 2. The gameplay is definitely different. Soul Hackers 1 is somewhat similar to other Shin Megami Tensei games in a way, except you don't have 4 characters, you have 6. And you have like the front characters and the back characters. You have characters that will be in the front. They can use this is somewhat similar to the Persona Q battle, where you have a front guard and a rear guard, or a vanguard and a rear guard, whatever. I think that's the proper term. The vanguard's the front, and the rear guard's the back. So you have your front team. They're able to attack physically. I think they can attack everyone physically, even like the people in the front and the people in the back. Maybe not, but they're able to attack physically the front at least, and then magic can hit everyone. But the people in the back can only use magic to really hit people and such. So that's like where you would put your healers, maybe your glass cannons, the ones that hit hard with magic, but have crappy defense and stuff like that. So that's somewhat similar to how Soul Hackers 1 battle was. Because of course you had your main character. As far as I know, my main character still hasn't had any skills yet. Again, I am not that far into Soul Hackers 1 to really do a proper comparison. But Crystal, I talked to her about her a couple of times. She did both Soul Hackers 1 and Soul Hackers 2, so she would be a better comparison. Plus, she also did a Let's Play of, or she does a live series of those. Both of you guys want to check out both of those for her. There's other people as well. Sir Lionheart is currently doing a Soul Hackers 2 Let's Play. I know he did a Soul Hackers 1 Let's Play a couple of years ago. I think I watched some of it. I didn't watch all of it. Yeah, I don't remember how that game came. But yeah, I can't really give a proper comparison. But obviously, I know the battle system is different as well, because you don't equip a character, or you don't equip a demon on your character like you do in this game, and you use their attacks and such. This was just a straight. It's like, this is somewhat like, this has like Persona. Yeah, this, you know what? I hate to compare it because I don't want to compare. I hate comparing, you know, other JRPGs like this to Persona, but I'm going to let it slide a little bit in this one because they're both Atlas. It does have similarities to Persona in the sense that it's basically you equip your demons and that's what you have. But the bad news is that you can't change them. Like, you can't change them unless you use your commander skill, which is fine to some degree, I guess, but at one point or another, I kind of don't like the fact that you can only do it for one person, one turn, unless you have that other skill where you can change everyone's, but then you have to wait more turns. I didn't mind the commander skills. Commander skills were pretty decent as well. So some of them were pretty busted, like the whole, you can give a party member an extra turn, you can raise the defense, you can increase stacks, which I actually really like that a lot too with the Covenant, not the Covenants, with Sabbaths. Those are pretty fun. Or that was an interesting thing, you know, with the whole all-out attacks, basically, which was pretty cool. But yeah, I think I mentioned this before. The characters were pretty fine. This game felt weirdly short. I think I've said this before. This game felt weirdly short. And I feel like it had a major jump in difficulty here for this last dungeon. Yeah, you could argue it's the last dungeon. Of course it should be hard. But, like, I felt like we were fine. Like, we were on even ground throughout the entire game. I never felt I was too overpowered, you know, to where I should be, where I currently should be. I was like, oh, I'm currently here. Oh, I feel super overpowered now. No, I never felt that at all. But for this one, I've always felt under-leveled until we got through that first area. And beating Azuma, or whatever his name was, like the Grand Executor for Fantasy Society. As soon as we beat him, and then I was able to, like, you know, grind a little bit off screen, then I felt like we were pretty even. It still felt weird. So, all right, preparing. But yeah, the combat was fine. The story was pretty interesting. It was a good game. Characters are awesome. I loved them all. And this is why I liked Xenoblade Chronicles 3 as well, is because you had your whole party right away. This is something I don't, like, I totally get the whole concept of, like, you don't want to have the whole party right with you right away, because then you feel like, I don't know, you feel like you have everything already or something. But, like, I feel like with having the whole party right away, everyone's able to get the same amount of screen time. Everyone has the ability to get character developments, which, I'll be honest, this game didn't really focus on character developments for the characters in the main story. I mean, they did a little bit when you, like, obviously, like, Arrow had his character developments with Kaburagi. Melody was basically, the whole story was kind of like her always getting character developments because it was about Iron Mask for a majority of this game until after we killed Raven. And even then, when we learned that it was Raven and learning about Arrow and such, he got a little, like, we start off with his character developments, then it kind of, like, went low, but then kind of got back up once we learned about, you know, with his memories and all that stuff. Saizo, I guess he always had a constant, like, he was there. His character was pretty fleshed out as well. You definitely needed to go through his soul matrix in order to get his majority of the character, but I still like that. And of course, Ringo and Figue were fantastic too. And I actually really liked the side characters too. Victor, of course, was amazing. Madame Ginkgo, love her. And even like the side quest where it kept on, where we kind of like every now and then it's like, oh, this is a side quest by this character. You are, and then there's more with it. It's like, oh, they request your help again because you helped them before type thing. So it was nice about stuff like that. But yeah, I'd say this was a good game. I'd say it's a solid 8 out of 10 at the most. It's solid 8 out of 10 at the most. It's a fantastic game. It's a fun game, and I really enjoyed it. Saving clear data. Preparing to save clear data. Loading this clear data for the time menu will allow you to begin a new playthrough while carrying over certain elements from the old playthrough. When beginning the new playthrough, you'll be able to select what is carried over. Since clear data is a specific type of save data used exclusively for starting a new game plus, the game progress made on that file cannot be loaded and or played. It's recommended that you save your clear data on an empty slot or overwritten an unneeded save file. I am going to do that right here. Huh, did I not get a trophy? Oh, I did, okay. I guess I didn't see it pop. Paradise Lost. Okay, I wish I knew like which one that was. Oh, right here. I can see it right here. Watch over the dawn of a new era for Aion on humanity. So I don't know if that's the... I think that's technically the good ending because we had Figue with us and everything. So out of pure curiosity, what carries over? About New Game Plus. Based on clear data, New Game Plus will start incorporating the following benefits. Soul levels grow at an increased rate with each New Game Plus. Oh, well, there we go. So I asked that question either at the beginning or in the last part of the part beforehand. I was like, oh, do I get more soul level with every New Game Plus, or is it just kind of a one and done thing? Looks like that increases with every New Game Plus. Add personal events, which means it adds no hangouts, adds new requests, and selections already chosen past playthrough will be marked. New Game Plus will allow you to start a fresh playthrough while carrying over some of the data from your cleared game, so they will be automatically carried over, whereas other data can be selected, chosen, but to be carried over. Following data will automatically be carried over. Shop inventories, outfits, character stats with defaults, accessories, character stats start with defaults, data on defeated enemies, and data on consumed meals. The following data can be selectively carried over. Character levels, comp upgrades, auto mapping, money and missed quests, items, misaccused demon compendium, and unlocked fusions. I don't understand why you would never want to carry over this stuff. Like, that just seems stupid to me. Why would you not want to carry over stuff like that? And it looks like I can't back out. But yeah, guys, that is it for Soul Hackers 2. Said before and said again, it's a great game. And yeah, it was really fun. I'm definitely going to, play through it on New Game Plus. I'm going to see what the other ending is and such. I think the only difference is like that scene right there. I feel like I really don't want to show it because that one seems like it's going to be more bittersweet than what we currently had. I don't know. Someone lied to me at some point. The thing lied to me. I don't know. Maybe it's because I did get 2 of each that I had the choice. Maybe it's all like, oh, you picked all the sun keys. You're locked into the main ending. Or it's like, oh, you picked all the moon keys. You're locked to the true ending or whatever. Either way, I like the ending I had. That final boss was definitely something else. I'm glad they gave you your HP and MP back in between the fights there, because if they did not, I would have been a little mad. I'd be like, are you fucking kidding me? Well, if the final boss wasn't as, I don't even want to say he was hard. He kind of was in a way, but yeah. Now that I think about it, I probably will not beat this game on hard unless it's on a New Game Plus now too, or at least the final boss anyway. The music was great. You can always expect that from Atlas games, but yeah, I'd say it's a solid 8 out of 10 game. Will it make my top 10 games? I have no idea. Guys, there's a lot of games coming out in just these last 3 months. October, November, December. December not really, but like more so November and October. That could be part of the list. Or October and November, that could be part of the list. That would be, but yeah, be on the list, so. It's a lot, and I can't wait to play some of those games. But yeah, guys, like I said, that's going to do it for Soul Hackers 2. guys, thank you all so much for watching this video. If you liked the video, please give a like button a click. And comment down below what you like about the video, didn't like about the video. And let me know, guys, when you played this game, did you get all the Sun Keys and were you locked into the main to the normal ending? Or were you like me and you mixed the two and you were able to choose? I don't know. The way people word it, it's like, oh, you need to get all the moon keys in order to get the choice to reach out for her. I don't know. It was weird. I don't know. It was weird. But yeah, let me know. And of course, which ending did you guys get first? Did you get the normal ending, which is where I guess you didn't save Figue, or were you able to save Figue? Let me know. As always, guys, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a beat. And subscribe to the main channel too. That's in the description below. As well as follow me on Twitter. Both my main Twitter, the RBG Communicator Twitter, are in there too. So what is next, guys? If I'm being completely honest, I have no fucking clue. I know we're like in the beginning of October here. I know there's a couple of games coming out at the end of October that I'm definitely going to let's play, like Bayonetta 3. Possibility of I can't remember what else, but there's another game coming out in October that I might let's play. I don't know. I could go back into Digimon maybe. I could maybe watch those other 3 endings. I don't know. We'll see. It all depends on how I'm feeling. There's always Smash, but we'll see. It all depends on where we're at with Xenoblade Chronicles 3, because I feel like we're getting very close to the end of that game as well, which scares me because games that I want to let's play next aren't coming out until later at the end of the month here, so of October. But yeah, yeah. All right, guys, I'll figure something out. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching once again. And I'll see you all in the next Let's Play. Bye.